Hello and a warm welcome to this Simply Naturals presentation. If you're like most people, I know you'll be interested in maintaining or improving your health. Well, in this short presentation I'm going to share with you some really important information which is vital if you believe that your health is one of the most important things in your life. First of all, who are we? We're Simply Naturals Limited, a 100% British-owned nutrition company with our headquarters in West Byfleet, Surrey in the UK. We have an experienced management team and we are debt-free. Our mission is to educate the world about the significance of plant-derived minerals for optimum health and prevention of disease and illness. Our aim is to be the world leader in cutting-edge nutrition by providing unique products which contain our branded Nature's 75 plant-derived minerals. Let's start with a few sayings. Do you agree with these? The greatest wealth is health. Happiness lies first of all in health. And life is not merely to be alive, but to be well. If you agree with those, we want to share with you a unique product. It's a life-changing health product. No other company has it, and everyone needs it. The product is called Sizzling Minerals. And let's start by hearing from Lauren, who has had a great benefit from taking them.
Hi, my name is Lauren and I've been taking Sizzling Minerals for over a year now. I was recommended to take them due to a forthcoming major operation, and I can honestly say with my hand on my heart that I believe that taking these minerals have speeded up my overall recovery, and I've surprised the medical profession in doing so. I've continued to take the minerals as I do feel so many benefits. Like I have more energy, I'm more alert, my nails are really healthy, and so is my hair, so it's great.
Thanks very much for that, Lauren. So why are minerals important for us? Well, Dr. Linus Pauling, who won a Nobel Prize twice, said that you can trace every sickness, every disease, and every ailment to a mineral deficiency. It's worth reading that again. You can trace every sickness, every disease, and every ailment to a mineral deficiency. Our bodies simply cannot survive without minerals. They help maintain and strengthen our immune system. They're crucial for maintaining strong, healthy bones, critical for promoting healthy enzyme production, and they're also needed for the maintenance of a balanced pH. And last but not least, they're essential for cellular health. And why is cellular health critical for your overall health? Well, all health and/or disease starts in your cells. Health is really the absence of disease and medication, and cellular health is the foundation for health. If you were building a house, you wouldn't build the foundations with sand. Well, it's the same with our body. If your cells aren't healthy, your overall health is definitely at risk. Think of your cells as the foundation for your house of health. So we need minerals because, as we said, they're essential for cellular health. People's immune systems are increasingly suffering, and even if they take vitamins, they're virtually useless without minerals. Nothing in your body really works correctly without them. Here's an important question. Do you think you're really healthy? Most people who think they are actually wrong. I know that sounds surprising or even shocking, but here's another saying. Just because you're not sick doesn't mean you are healthy. And that gets us onto the topic of subclinical disease, an illness that stays below the surface of clinical detection. It has no recognizable clinical findings. It's very different to a clinical disease, which has symptoms and signs that can be recognized. So subclinical disease is disease without any symptoms, and it comes in various stages. In stage 1, there are no physical symptoms. In stage 2, you get some warning signs such as perhaps allergies, headaches, mild fatigue, or painful joints. These are the early symptoms of subclinical disease. Stage 3 is when it becomes serious, becomes symptomatic, or enters the clinical disease stage. Many diseases, including diabetes, hyperthyroidism, heart disease, and rheumatoid arthritis, are frequently subclinical before they surface as clinical diseases. And unfortunately, stage 3, or the clinical disease stage, is the focus of modern-day medicine. Pharmaceutical drugs are designed to relieve symptoms and keep you functioning until you die with and from your disease. And these drugs often have side effects, so what happens is patients are given more drugs to combat the side effects, and when they go to see a doctor, the doctor diagnoses the patient's illness, places them on medication, and then monitors their progress. And it's quite rare that a patient with diabetes or high blood pressure or arthritis is actually healed from the disease by the medicine prescribed by the doctor. We'd like you to listen to an expert called Dr. Bender. He said, after many years in medical practice, I came to realise that I was a disease manager and not a healer, and I decided to change my style of practice and strive to restore health rather than treat disease. You can hear Dr. Bender on our website at www.simplynaturals.com, and we'd urge you to listen to this really informative, compelling and sometimes shocking presentation. Here's another well-known saying: prevention is better than cure. Remember what Dr. Linus Pauling said: you can trace every sickness, every disease and every ailment to a mineral deficiency. Here's a list of some of the common diseases and ailments. It's just a small selection of what we hear going on around us all the time. People wonder why no remedies seem to work. And now would be a good time to hear from Fred, who suffered from osteoarthritis.
Hi, my name's Fred Burgess. For 15-20 years I have been under the doctors who have been absolutely fantastic, doing everything that they can to help me with my problem with osteoarthritis. I had it in my hands, in my hips, in my back. It was just incredible. Very, very debilitating. Stopped me working. My walking was terrible. And worst of all, probably for me, is it stopped me playing my musical instruments. I play the guitar, obviously not very well, but I still love to play them. And they were stuck in my wardrobe for 2 years. I had trouble eating. And the only thing that the doctors could do for me was injections directly into my bones, every kind of tablet and lotion potion that you could think of to try and help me cope, basically, with the problem that I had. And this is what they ended up with giving me to help me eat my food. A knife, fork, spoon set with soft handles so that I could grip them. This was the answer, and the only answer that the medical profession had for me. So, fortunately for me, I came across Sizzling Minerals, and within a month of trying them, wow, look at the difference. I can actually play my guitars again. My health has improved dramatically over the past 12-15 months while I've been taking these minerals on a daily basis. All I can say to anyone is, try them for just 3 months.
Thank you, Fred, for that amazing story. So what's really the problem? Well, it's captured in this simple graph: shocking mineral depletion in our soils over the last 80 to 100 years or so. And this isn't just one continent, it's a global problem, a significant reduction in the minerals in the soil where our food is grown. If you look at the bottom of this table, you'll see Australia with 55% depletion of soil since the early 1900s, rising to an astonishing 85% in North America. So, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, doesn't it? Well, probably not anymore if we look at this slide, which shows the 80-year decline in mineral content of a medium apple. Significant reductions in the levels of calcium, phosphorus, iron, potassium and magnesium. Can you imagine that's just one apple? So why is this happening? Well, a few of them are fairly obvious. Over-farming, trying to grow more food for more people quicker than ever before on the same amount of land. The soil just isn't getting enough time to recover. NPK farming and the use of chemical pesticides. NPK are the chemical symbols for nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. And NPK fertilizers have certainly revolutionized agriculture, but at the cost of a tragic degradation in the quality of the soil. There are other factors such as acid rain and air pollution. And this mineral depletion is fact and well documented by organisations such as the World Health Organization, the UK Ministry of Agriculture, the Royal Society of Chemistry and UNICEF. So, can you get a balanced diet these days? Are 5 portions of fruit and vegetables a day really enough? How can they possibly contain all the minerals your body needs when they're not in the soil in the way they used to be? Even if you do eat a balanced 5-a-day organic diet, you'll be lucky if you get more than 15 plant minerals. Our bodies need at least 60 minerals each day in order to maintain a disease and ailment-free state. That's according to Dr. Gary Price Todd, who's a medical doctor and best-selling author. Around 75 million years ago, there was no shortage of this mineral-rich fruit and nutritious vegetation. No over-farming, no NPK fertilizers or chemical pesticides, no acid rain, no air pollution, and no mass processing of foods. But then all those years ago, all that rich vegetate was swallowed and buried by glaciers and hidden from mankind for millions of years. That is until recently, when we were able to extract these from our exclusive mine. Our plant minerals are derived from this prehistoric vegetate. It dates back millions of years. This lush vegetation grew in mineral-rich soils which are simply not present today. They're then extracted with pure, cool, clear water to the desired concentration, and then passed through a complex array of special filters to only allow pure minerals in the final solution. So why are plant-derived minerals so important? And surely those cheaper, commonly available metallic minerals are the same? Absolutely not, and let's have a look at why. If a metallic mineral was the size of a football, a plant-derived mineral would be the size of a pinhead. That's 7,000 times smaller than a human blood cell, and so it's much easier to absorb by the body. One question we sometimes get asked is, do all our customers feel different? No, not everyone who takes our minerals feels different just after taking them for a few months. But then, do you feel different after eating your 5 a day after just a few months? Well, minerals are working on your cellular health all the time to prevent subclinical and clinical disease inside your body. Remember, prevention is better than cure. This next slide is perhaps one of the most important in the whole presentation. It shows the test results from a live blood microscopy carried out by a London Harley Street specialist. These are actual results from a customer after taking sizzling minerals for a period of 5 weeks. These before and after microscope pictures clearly show a marked improvement in blood health after only a short time on sizzling minerals. But it's not just the inside of our bodies, it's everything. A good analogy is where 2 friends buy a car. They both wash the car inside and out. One services it regularly and looks after it, the other one doesn't. 10 years later the cars may have similar mileage and may look the same on the outside, although probably not. But will they still drive okay? Or will there be a marked difference in performance and residual value? Well, your body needs looking after too, on a daily basis to make sure it gets at least those 60 minerals inside to help prevent illness and disease. So why do health experts say that eating a balanced 5-a-day diet is all you need to remain healthy? Because the information they base their advice on is woefully out of date. Even an organic diet is shockingly low in minerals. So why do women love our minerals? Well, they talk about incredible nails, shiny, strong, grow fast, great condition hair, anti-aging, a youthful complexion. Also, they can sometimes help with the menopause, and we hear a lot about improved sleep patterns. What about men? Well, more energy, great condition of their hair, anti-aging, better complexion. If they're into sport and fitness, they can train and work harder and recover faster. And again, improved sleep patterns have been reported by many. Our flagship product, Sizzling Minerals, comes in a 1-month supply. That's 30 daily effervescent tablets with a variety of great tasting flavours. These tablets each contain 75 pure plant minerals with no colours, carbohydrates, fats or preservatives. They're suitable for vegans and vegetarians and people of all ages and conditions. They can be added to any drinks, although we recommend water, and they dissolve very quickly. And they deliver genuine and noticeable health benefits associated with optimum mineral intake. Another question you might have, can you buy similar minerals in high street shops? Well, first of all, you'd have to buy multiple products, not just one. And the most so far we've seen is 21 minerals once you've bought those multiple products. And most of those 21 minerals would be metallic-based minerals, which, as we've seen, are nowhere near as effective as our plant-derived minerals. And the cost would be 3 times the price of sizzling minerals. Our CEO, Peter Willoughby, is convinced that these amazing plant-derived minerals saved his life after discovering he had a major heart problem. He was so impressed he went on to buy the company and all the mineral manufacturing rights. Peter's passion is to introduce sizzling minerals to everyone. Now, many practitioners and healthcare professionals already recommend health supplements. In fact, 4 out of 10 people in the UK take supplements, and global awareness is growing rapidly. And now many of these practitioners and healthcare professionals are also realizing the major benefits of plant-derived minerals and are recommending them to their clients. Like, for example, Ken Anderson, who's a leading traditional Thai therapist, who recently said, "Since being introduced to sizzling minerals several months ago, I have no hesitation in recommending this exceptional product. It is the ultimate health supplement for anyone who wishes to enhance and promote their general health and well-being. With 75 minerals in every wafer, it is beyond comparison and is by far the best product of its kind on the market today. We now have sportsmen and women, Olympic athletes, football players, film stars and bodybuilders using sizzling minerals as their secret weapon. Old or young, fit or not so fit, healthy or not so healthy, everyone can benefit from sizzling minerals. Of course, we don't make any claims to cure anything or anyone. However, Simply Naturals is helping thousands of people maintain and improve their health. So, why not give them a try? Please ask the person who cared enough to invite you to this presentation to show you how to order your sizzling minerals today. Thanks very much for your time.